Markets are ripping higher today after President Trump made a sudden U-turn on the China tariffs. But behind the scenes, it might not have been diplomacy that caused the shift, but instead a warning from America's biggest CEOs. Just a few days ago, Trump dropped what looked like an economic nuke, floating the idea of a 145% tariff on Chinese imports. 145%. That's not policy, that's a shock headline. And it worked. Markets flinched, volatility spiked, traders started pricing in inflation, supply chain stress, margin pressure, all of it. But then today, total pivot. He walks it back and says tariffs will be substantially reduced. No numbers, no plan, just a softer tone. And that's the game right now for traders. It's not about the actual policy, it's about perception. This wasn't a change in fundamentals, it was a change in emotion, from panic to relief. That's what moved the market. This is a narrative whiplash. If you don't have a system to process this in real time, like the Pennybois Coaching Program, you're either chasing the fear or missing the bounce. He didn't stop with tariffs either. Trump also came out and said crypto needs regulatory certainty, that the Fed should lower rates, and that while he has no intention of firing Jerome Powell, he expects him to be early or on time. Which, let's be honest, is like saying, I'm not firing you yet. The tone shift alone is what sparked the rally, not some new data point, not some surprise earnings beat, just a softer, more market-friendly version of Trump stepping back from the ledge. But if you've been through Pennybois Coaching, or you sat in on one of our Trading Psychology live sessions, you already know the playbook here. Markets don't move on logic, they move on emotion, perception, and timing. Not just numbers, not just fundamentals. It's the belief about the future that drives price, not the reality. And if you can learn to recognize that shift, the moment the crowd moves from fear to hope, that's when you stop chasing setups and start seeing them early. Behind the scenes, there was some pressure from the real power players. On Monday, CEOs from Walmart, Target, and Home Depot met with President Trump at the White House to discuss the impact of his proposed tariffs on Chinese imports. They warned that the 145% tariffs could lead to significant price increases for consumers and potential supply chain disruptions, particularly concerning as the back-to-school shopping season approaches. The executives emphasized that such measures could result in empty shelves and a retail crisis, affecting American households already dealing with prolonged inflation. Trump also reunited Fed drama. He said that he has no intention of firing Jerome Powell, but let's be real. When you say someone should be on time with cuts, you're applying pressure. And traders, we have to interpret that pressure because Fed policy, just like trade policy, is a narrative game. Understanding how to read between those lines is exactly what we drill in our coaching sessions. If you're struggling to stay on the right side of volatility, this is what we help you build: a framework to think clearly under pressure, spot these setups early, and execute with confidence. Trump also said the US needs regulatory certainty in crypto, which signals a shift toward formalizing how digital assets are treated by lawmakers and agencies. This kind of clarity could attract institutional investors who've been waiting on the sidelines due to legal gray areas. While no concrete policy was announced, the statement alone sent a bullish signal to crypto markets, suggesting that regulation might be coming with structure, not just restriction. This is perfect for those who are part of our PB crypto alerts and education. For those who aren't, it's only $19.99 and gets you access to crypto tools such as news and wallet trackers, daily crypto alerts from veteran analysts, and education programs to get you started with your digital asset trading journey. Here's the truth. If you're trading headlines instead of narratives, you're going to get chopped up. But if you're ready to stop trading like a retail gambler and start thinking like the institutions do, join us. We've got coaching programs for traders at every level. We'll teach you how to build a system that matches your personality, your risk tolerance, and your life. And if you want to go deeper than Discord calls, chats, and threads, come meet us in person at Traders Paradise 2025 in June, a real-life trading retreat where we level up everything: strategy, psychology, execution, community. Chicago this summer. Are you in? Comment below. Are you buying this rally or waiting for confirmation?